All right, and we are live. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Cast. This is your host, formerly known as Bad Luck Chuck, at CPN for the win on all social media platforms. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share your social media platforms. And if you watch this on Twitter, please hit the retweet, like button, share it, and let you know. And when this live goes off, remember to hit the hype button. Get us in the algo, please. Please do that for us. I got my guy Country here on the right. So, Country, man, what's happening, man? We had a lot going on in Chiefs Kingdom this week.
I'm exhausted, but it's okay.
Just for keeping up with the news or just outside of that?
That too. But no, we all right. We're gonna make it.
Yeah, so both. I feel you. You know, life be life, and sometimes
I
that's what
didn't
it
get
is.
what. Don't say it like that, Kev. Don't say it like that. He said I got what I wanted. I didn't want to trade Kevin. I didn't want to trade Trent McDuffie, but I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna happen. We've been talking about trading McDuffie since January.
Yeah, it's been a thing. It's been a thing. So, let's go ahead and give a rundown of this Trent McDuffie move. So, the good thing is we did get a decent haul out of it. We got the first round pick this year, pick 29 from the Rams. The Rams got their first pick from the Falcons when the Falcons traded with them. So they still have a first round pick. But I've been hearing rumors about them making another big splash. So we'll see if that evolves with that first round pick or not.
They're going all in again.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a thing. That's been a thing with them.
Every couple of years they push all their cards to the middle and go all in. So
yeah,
F them picks started with Seattle. So F them picks.
Yeah, that's just how they roll, man. So yeah, dog. Like I was saying, we got the 29 pick. We also got the fifth rounder, a sixth rounder, and a future third rounder in 2027. So that's not a bad haul for a two-time All-Pro selection in Trent McDuffie.
That's a great move.
He will be missed here in Chiefs Kingdom. He's one of the best players that's put on this uniform in this recent generation. He was a dog here, did a lot of great things. We're gonna go down memory lane with some of the great memories, but just to touch on this particular subject with the transaction. So, Country, like, how you feel about the haul, man? Was it good enough for you?
Yes. To get 4 picks, to get a future third rounder for next year, on top of getting another first for this year, we got 9, 29, 40, all within the top 50. We got 4 top 75 picks, 5 or hold on, 9, 29, 40, 74. We got 470 top 75 picks. Like, that's good for a team that got a lot of holes, or not a lot of holes. We got some holes. Just say we got holes. You got extra picks to maneuver if you need to. Pause. With the holes, pause. You got enough ability to maneuver around up and down if you need to. You really could just pick 9 people. Normally, if you got 9 picks, you probably pick 7 people or something like that. You might not use all 9 of the picks, but I ain't mad about it. Kevin, nobody cares about Zim. He couldn't even get the player right. He was talking about it was Snead and it was Travarius Ward. He's an idiot. Leave him alone. Just let him be dumb all by himself.
He's a baiter. Anyway,
he's a troller and a jack off artist. I don't know. He's an idiot. Anyway, I didn't want to trade Trent McDuffie, but it's a business at the end of the day. It's always a business. It's business first. And I see a lot of y'all are back of the jersey guys. I'm not a back of the jersey guy no more. You got to support the front of the jersey. What's up, Blake?
What's happening, Blake?
They draft and always come out fine. Yeah,
and that's pretty much been the history of my lifetime. I mean, it kind of goes all the way back to Dale Carter, because I don't think we paid Dale Carter to stay, and he was playing at the top of his game.
I mean, it hasn't burned you, not yet. They found guys. They found Marcus. They found Trent. They found Snead. They signed up Breland for a couple of years. They found
Charvarius Ward.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to secondary, I mean, if you don't believe anything about this team, you believe that they could find somebody in the secondary, period. Which that's so lazy. It's such lazy journalism to be like, oh, they cut Trent McDuffie, so my next mock is going to immediately be the first cornerback on the board. It's not usually how it works, especially with us, because we usually find our corners 4th round. We got 3 5th-round picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we'll find our quarterback. It might not be till later on. It might be Jalen Kilgore from South Carolina. It might be Thaddeus Dixon from North Carolina in the 4th. It might be who else?
Well, I've been hearing
it could be Hood from Tennessee. It could be a Terrell. It could be a variety of guys, you know what I'm saying, that you could pick up. It could be Keontae Scott.
I mean, that's one of the guys I want for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when talking spot corner. What up with it, Max?
What's up, bro? Yeah, so I mean, it definitely wasn't a bad trade. We all gonna miss Trent. We all love Trent McDuffie, bro. He made his impact. I did tweet the picture of me and my son, or my son and him, that we got at training camp, and he had been looking for Trent McDuffie his whole career, and we like literally walking out the building, we got that picture. So I mean, thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you had to be there type of moment. You know what I'm saying? So he was hella cool. He's gonna do good in LA. He's probably gonna be the highest paid cornerback within the next week or so.
Mm-hmm.
He's earned it. He's an all pro. Only thing Trent had problems with was interceptions, but he could guard you, and you might not, you know what I'm saying? He might not get an interception, but you're not going to have a great game against him. He's not giving up 100 yards. Did he not give up 100 yards or something? Like, it was some stat that he had where he hadn't given up 100 yards. I think he only gave it up to like Pickens or something. In that Dallas game.
Pretty long streak with that. You know what I'm saying? Here's my question for you, man, regards to Trent McDuffie. And I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? Because this past season, like, it was kind of a down year to his standards. I mean, but at the same time, you still play good ball, you know what I'm saying? I know on his way out, you know, we saw that teams seen that he kind of had a rough time against wide receivers on the outside. They're taller than him, you know what I'm saying? Like the 6-footers, you know,
bigger.
The guys who go up and get the ball. Because, like, it's not because Trent wasn't staying with him. It's just Trent be right there, but he's a bit short.
They just had the height on him.
Yeah.
Plus his Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, and we're not gonna blame the refs, but they were handsy. Who? Cortland Sutton
at times here and there.
Yeah, he never had like huge.
Right.
Oh my God, we can't. He never had that Jamar Chase game against Ward. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't those type of games, but it was enough that it was a concern, but it was also enough that it was rare enough that it wasn't like every game. It's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do with Trent McDuffie? It was just a few games. So, like, literally his worst game was the Dallas game. Immediately that Dallas game comes up to, and he was in the right position. He just was, you know what I'm saying? He just went up against a better wide receiver. People say the Philadelphia game. I don't think I blame him for the Philadelphia game. I'm not.
Look, that Philly, you talking about the regular season, right?
Yeah. Or you know, every time we play Philly, they act like AJ Brown was just killing us, and or Devontae Smith was killing us. It'd be passes that he'd give up, but it'd be like a lucky Jalen Hurts prayer or that Jordan Love prayer. Was that even on Trent McDuffie?
Yeah, I mean, that was more so on the other cornerbacks, personally, for those big plays.
Yeah, it wasn't even like him most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So Trent McDuffie, like I said, the only knock on Trent McDuffie is he was kind of short. and he wasn't getting a lot of interceptions. That's it. That's the only thing you can say about him. But besides that, you had to be the upper echelon of guys that had a day against Trent McDuffie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't too many guys that had like, oh, like, damn, he killing Trent today. Like, the worst game that everybody mentions is the Dallas game. That was the worst game that he ever had. You know what I'm saying? And even that game wasn't – we're not going to blame the refs, but –
I mean, it was ridiculous, but, you know.
It was ridiculous.
But this is the question I would ask you, though. Comparison to this past season and all the other years, do you feel like at times that he could have been a product of L'Jarius Sneed being here, or was this year just like one of those, you just throw that away? You know what I'm saying? Just one of those down years that happens every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, because even I think he helped Sneed and Sneed helped him. You know what I'm saying? And I think they helped the pass rush too. But the pass rush, no sacks this year, like 35 sacks as a unit. So they guarding 7-8 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like
longer, yeah.
Yeah, so they guarding hella long. It wasn't just Trent fell off a cliff. It wasn't that. It was a combination of things. It was injuries, the slot. It wasn't like Trent was giving up all these third downs. It definitely wasn't Trent. You know what I'm saying? Danielle Hunter got signed to who? 1 year, $40 million. That got to be a misprint. $40 million for a year? For a year?
Hold on.
That's crazy, Blake. You gotta.
Yeah, they gave him a 1 year extension for $40
million. For $40 million?
Yeah.
Who they think he is? Michael Jordan?
Well, he had a great year. I mean, him and Will Anderson, they was wrecking shop.
He also got shut down by Esapole too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's this thing.
It was, man, bro. It ain't no long list of, if you do pros and cons with Trent McDuffie, it ain't gonna be no long cons list against him. It's just, that is a lot of money. $40 million. That sounds crazy to me. Yeah. I gotta see how that's structured. That sounds crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, if it would have been like a multi-year, I mean, you talk about, let's say 3 years, you talk about 120 M's overall.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like the Eagles, that mug would have like 8 40 years on there. So,
and then of course you got to divvy up the guaranteed money.
Right? Yeah. So how much is it? I mean, I'm not shitting on Danielle Hunter, but $40 million a year, bro. That's crazy.
I mean,
he's not even the best pass rusher on their team.
Yeah, shout out to him and his agent, though. You know,
shout out. Yeah, who's his agent?
But the reason I asked you that is that, like, when L'Jarius Sneed was here, like him and Jalen Watson, they're two totally different corners, in my opinion. I think Sneed was a little more physical. He was willing to get up on the line and jam to get physical. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Watson, he a little more finesse of a corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's not physical, but just the style.
Well, you still got that because Noel is more physical than anybody. And he's probably gonna get some calls, y'all. I'm gonna just prepare y'all now.
And I'm willing to deal with that too. Like,
he's probably gonna get some calls. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's way more of a physical cornerback than Watson is. Hopefully, you're able to keep Jalen Watson. And then
kind of iffy on Jalen Watson.
I mean, if he didn't price himself out of the, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If he's at 15 million, then he probably priced himself out of Kansas City. That's a good thing. That means he played good. And he can't sign everybody. I don't think the cornerback room is dire as people think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, even without Watson, you still got Noel, you still got Christian Fulton, you still got CRW, who actually was playing great and probably needed more playing time. you just add somebody, you add some more to the room, and
and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying because like I feel like every time we seen CRW out there in the field, I feel like something positive. We got something positive out of him. He just wasn't playing enough, in my opinion. And you mentioned with Christian Fulton. Christian Fulton was actually starting to find himself late in the season.
When he got healthy,
yeah.
When he got healthy, he was actually playing. So
that's why I'm not really concerned. That's why I'm really not really tripping off Jalen Watson whether he come back here or not. Because honestly, man, I don't know, man. Jalen Watson, he played good here for the most part, but last season, I just feel like it's time to move on, man. I feel like it's got to that point with Jalen Watson, but that's just me.
Yeah, he's 28, so we how long of a deal would it be? A 2 year something? You probably get it back somewhere else. I think it's plenty corners in the draft. I think everything that you really got big holes at, you can fill during the draft. The edge room, the defensive tackle room is really deep in the draft, and the corner room is deep in the draft too. So you got 9 picks. You can fill that, and then you give. I think your safety room needs more attention than your corner room right now.
Yeah, and like as long as if we address the defensive line, we do good addressing the D line, and then like like you mentioned, because like John just said with Cook. I mean, I don't know if Brian Cook's coming back, honestly. So
okay.
So that's where the safety room thing comes into play. So like to me, as long as your defensive line or like your front seven in general, as long as they get into the quarterback, they do a better job getting to the quarterback this upcoming season. I really think our cornerback room currently with like maybe addition or two, I think it could hold up.
Mm-hmm.
We can get by with that until we find our true lockdown number one again at some point.
Yeah. Main focus, man. Your main focus is pass rush. I know a lot of people saying running back. I think it's clear their intentions at running back. I already think it's clear what they're gonna do, and it ain't draft love right now. So
yeah, I was just about to say what specifically how they gonna address the running back room.
I think they're gonna do it in free agency.
Okay.
I think
Travis Etienne.
That would be my choice.
Okay.
I like Walter. I like Walker, but I need a back that can run and catch. And I think Etienne fits both of those. And Etienne's played in the system with Doug Peterson, so he'd be more easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Etienne is a better choice. I think you could grab somebody else too. That's not going to stop you from drafting Emmett Johnson in the 3rd round. It's not going to stop you from getting. I know you don't like Singleton. Singleton
if Emmett Johnson turns to like an Emmitt Smith on this team, man, hey.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at signing Rachaad White. I don't think he's going to cost you a gang of money.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I know you don't like Brian Robinson Jr., but he's familiar with EB. So I wouldn't be mad about that. That $8 million quote, first of all, they quoted him wrong. That's not what he said. He said they're interested in guys in that $8 million range, but they're going to they're looking at everybody, but they're looking at the guys in the $8 million range too. The way he worded it was different than the tweet that went out. You feel what I'm saying? And then who the hell is James Jones anyway? Like, who's that?
Well, that's Jonathan Jones. I remember him from he used to cover the Carolina Panthers like a few years ago. That's where I remember him.
I mean, but we ain't never heard him. He's not Nate Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because like, here's the thing. I think because I'm with you, country. Like when I saw the $8 million report, I was like, I think it's smoke. Because like you mentioned to me a few years ago about the Breece Hall ordeal when the Chiefs were trying to go after him during the trade deadline, and the Jets won the 3rd round instead of 4th rounder, so they essentially turned it down. I just brought up the historical aspect of it because the Chiefs ain't never really spent big money like that at running back. But like you mentioned with them going after Brees Hall, I mean, things could change just based on Brett Veach trying to go after somebody like Brees Hall. So I mean, it could be a change
Look
of the
at what
guard
he
this
tried to
offseason.
do. Look what he tried to do during the trade deadline. He tried to get Boye Mafe. He tried to get Brees Hall. Like he identified the problems. It's not like he didn't know. He tried. He went out and got Damian Priest or Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, he tried to throw something at the running back room. Maybe it was too late. And once Pat got hurt, it was he tried to get Brees Hall. The Jets are not playing fair with Brees Hall. Basically, they got them 2-1s for Sauce Gardner, which was a fleece. They fleeced Indianapolis, in my opinion. They got
Yeah,
a
they
great
definitely
deal
did.
from Indianapolis. Now, you could have got that great deal from Indianapolis and then ended up with a fourth-round pick from the Chiefs, and you wouldn't even have this situation with Brees Hall that you have right now. And you can go into this draft and draft Jeremiah Love at 2, right? You know what I'm saying? Problem solved. But they playing hardball with Brees Hall. They've cut everybody else. They traded Jermaine Johnson. They got rid of Sauce. They got rid of John Michie or whoever they got rid of today.
Yeah.
But I mean, the owner or the GM has this thing for Brees Hall. He's not going to let him go. I understand, in business wise, it makes sense to put him under the tag and not let him just walk. But they're kind of holding them hostage.
Yeah, low key. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Blake.
Boye Mafe too. Run stopper, got a pass rush juice. You can put him alongside George Kalafdis, and it's not the best tandem in the world, but it's better than what you was getting. You know what I'm saying? So they got rid of Dana. They got rid of I don't know if they're getting rid of Ominahue, but I don't expect them to come back. They got to revamp that room and get some pass rush. So even if you just go off the moves that he tried to do on the trade deadline, you could see that he identified the weaknesses, that the same things that we were asking for. You know what I'm saying? So you got a whole new coaching staff on the offensive side. You got plenty of cap room right now, and even you got the ability to get even more, and you're probably gonna need even more. But all reports are saying that they know they need pass rush, they know they need a running back, and they're gonna go out and address it. So you got extra picks, you got non-picks, you got 14 million cap room from trading Trent McDuffie. It's no excuses. It's no excuses. A lot of y'all that don't believe in Veach, here's your year. Here's your year to prove he got to prove to you that he know what he's doing. And if he come off that first day and he got ETN and Boye Mafe, then I don't think you can really say anything about Veach right now.
I mean, that's a
Then
solid start.
that's a hell of a start. You know what I'm saying? If he can, and if he bring back like Jalen Watson on top of that, then that's a hell of a start. I'm not saying that's everything you need to do, but that's a hell of a start. $40 million fully guaranteed. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Hey,
They really just
shout
screwed
him.
up the market.
Shout him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but
So you definitely makes edge rusher way more important in the draft again. So yeah, if we're gonna
there's
be
there's a
handing
few
out 40
guys.
minutes.
There's a few guys before we get into like going down memory lane with Trent McDuffie stuff. There's a few guys that the Chiefs should consider cutting, man. I know CJ mentioned it yesterday on Tell the Truth. Shout out to him and D Mac holding that
Mhm.
down. Mentioned about Noah Gray. I mean, I feel like that's another guy that can get off the books. I feel like Drew Tranquil, he got to get out the book somehow too, man.
Uh,
We can do better than that, man.
we all love Drew, man, but it was just slower. Um, he got the smarts for it. It's just I don't think his body is holding up, and he
Yeah,
got burnt a few times
yeah,
last year. And if you're gonna go into the problem with okay, Nick Bolton's not a cover guy, then your cover guy has to be good. And our cover guy wasn't good anymore. You already got Bossa, so put him in there what are we gonna do with Leo? Are you re-signing Leo? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we
Leo not
gonna
gonna
do at
cost much.
linebacker?
Leo not gonna cost much. I think you gotta resign Leo, man, and
Yeah,
actually expand his role. Like actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I feel like Spags didn't really do it this past season.
I'm not really into making a lot of trades, man. Like, how much would you trade for Zaire Franklin? Like,
Oh, that's what we're
how
talking
much
about.
is his contract? Yeah, because the Colts are trying to trade him.
Um,
If they trying to trade him that bad, they might as well cut him.
yeah,
Or
that's
you want Tremont Evans? You want him? Can he guard tight ends? Can he cover?
yeah.
How much is he going to cost?
It's kind of how I feel about that Zaire Franklin situation.
Can he cover?
Um,
Is that the dude that be on there with Jeff T?
yeah, he be on there with Jeff T, special guest at
Oh,
times.
okay.
I know him and Jeff T got to it like a few weeks ago.
Man, yeah. He's young though. He's not 30.
Nah, he's still in his 20s.
It's a lot of linebackers. Jacob Rodriguez, who I want, one of my guys.
Yep, he's definitely on the list.
Teran York, Perkins from LSU.
Yeah.
Who's another linebacker that CJ was talking about? It's a couple of linebackers out there. Aiden Fisher, that you could pick up in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Brett Veach is gonna go young, and he gonna make you make some tough decisions. What's up, Chris? I think you can cut. I think you should cut Drew Tranquil. All due respect to Drew Tranquil, man, but it's just not hitting like it needs to hit. And okay, I don't even know who that is, but yeah, that makes sense. They named a few guys that they're interested in. Kitty Pay, Owe, what's his name from?
Yeah, Ravens and Chargers.
Franklin Myers, and then who else was in there? Boye.
Franklin Myers gonna cost.
Franklin Myers gonna cost.
What's my thoughts on Jeremiah? Hey, I mean, I wouldn't mind Jeremiah Trotter to pulling up here at KC, man. I wouldn't mind the Chiefs.
The Missouri yeah. It's a lot of linebackers, bro.
Yeah, he the son of Jeremiah Trotter, and he was solid in the Mizzou uniform. So
okay, yeah. So you can replace Drew Tranquil. I'd rather have him as a shoot. He can be a coach for all I care. I don't need you on the field no more.
But
and Drew Tranquil's a great guy. Like, he's a real good guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of it. Yeah, Anthony Hill from Texas, right? Ain't he from Texas?
Yeah, you know DJ from Texas.
There's plenty of linebackers out there, bro. But you can replace Drew Tranquil with. You got to get faster. You got to get more athletic in the linebacker room, bro. You have to, especially. Everybody complains about Nick Bolton. Okay, you know what his issue is. You know what his weakness is. Well, surround them with people that's a strength for them. Then if you don't want them on the field on third down, you're going to need better linebackers.
All right, appreciate you pulling up, Blake.
Appreciate you, Blake. Yeah.
Well, but as far as like the Jeffrey Bossa situation goes, I mean, we now have a full off season with the kid,
right?
And we're gonna see how he develops and everything. I just hope he actually gets a chance, because like just a little bit that we did see from him this past season, which was at the very end of the year, you saw some flashes that he can be a decent cover linebacker.
Make it so we don't have a choice. That's what I would do.
Right.
That's my mindset. I wouldn't give Spags the option to bench him. I'm gonna give him the option of, you have to play somebody, because you're not playing this guy, because I'm about to cut him.
Absolutely.
Man, hey, Rodriguez is one of my guys.
Definitely. I definitely agree with you there, Chris. Shout out Masai.
Hey, on the side note, man.
Yeah,
our boy DG became a father this week. Beautiful baby boy was born. Him and his lovely wife. We wish them all the best of luck. We praying for him, DG, the baby, his wife, the whole family, man, and they really deserve this, man. And I'm happy for the whole family. And DG, he already a daddy, man. You know, he ain't gonna let his boy play in the street and nothing.
And DG, when you get a chance to get off daddy duty, man, hit me back, dog.
He ain't hit you back. I'm gonna call that dude. I'm gonna call him.
So
congratulations, though. Congratulations.
Big congrats. But yeah, man.
Family.
Let's go ahead down the memory lane with Trent McDuffie, man, before we say our goodbyes, man. So, top moments from Trent McDuffie in a Chiefs uniform. I'm gonna let you start off, man.
First interception in Cleveland is gonna be a highlight. And then his explanation was, I was looking at the jumbotron.
Yeah.
So that's always gonna be a great one because it took so long, and it was worth it. It wasn't in like a do or die game, but it was a good first interception.
That game was pretty ugly. I remember it.
The San Francisco Super Bowl where he knocked the pass away from, who was that, Jennings?
You talking about the deep? You talking about the deep pass?
Yeah,
that was off of. He was covering Debo Samuel on that.
Okay, yeah, that was one. Of course, the fumble with Tyreek Hill, hitting him in the chest and getting that fumble, and Brian Cook returning it. That whole game. McDuffie against Tyreek Hill was just amazing. What else? He had some good plays in that Ravens AFC Championship game, him and Snead.
Absolutely. But you know the one we got to bring up, man. Him locking up Jamar Chase the entire game in that last regular season encounter, man, when the Bengals pulled up in Arrowhead, dog. That basically just sealed the deal on this so-called Burrowhead nonsense that begun. Like he frustrated Jamar Chase so much that he made Jamar crash out when he made the tackle, and Jamar thought he got face masked. And you clearly see on the replay, it was nothing but shoulder pads when Trent made the tackle.
Hey,
and Joe Burrow had to calm him down. Joe Burrow was pushing like, man, shut the heck up, dog.
Yeah, definitely. Every game against Jamar Chase. And then, especially because Jamar Chase had that real big game against us. And then the night before that game, even when we lost, Bengals, y'all gonna put a rookie on Jamar Chase? And it's like, yeah, we're gonna put a rookie on Jamar Chase.
Yeah. And
Jamar Chase didn't do much at all. I don't even think T. Higgins did much that game either. Who's the other guy they used to have? The third guy.
They had Tyler Boyd for a minute.
Tyler Boyd, yeah. He was the only one to get injured. I mean, the only one to get off against us because, we was our first two guys, they first two guys were shut down. But Trent McDuffie, I'm trying to think of.
But I want to go to that comment of DG, man. I want to talk about that Super Bowl against the Niners, man. The second one.
Oh, yeah.
Because Trent McDuffie, he was in peak form at the time. That's my favorite game of his, honestly. That Super Bowl against the Niners, dog. Because not only the pass breakup on Debo, but that third down blitz, late in that fourth quarter when he was coming off that slot, he got there in like 2 seconds, I believe, bro.
That was probably the game. He probably saved the game.
Yeah,
because they would have scored a touchdown if he wouldn't have had that. Well, Chris Jones had pressure too, but.
All the plays he made in that game, bro. We don't win that Super Bowl without Trent McDuffie.
Right. Yeah. McDuffie was, he was another one, bro. He was legendary in that Super Bowl. Man, I wish he would have got some more interceptions, but he was solid, man. He was a real good guy, man. Like he came. We were there when he at the fan thing when he first came in, when he first got drafted.
Yeah,
the fanfare. We was there when he was there. The year he got drafted. Yeah, Draft Fest. So, I was a fan, man. He started off as 21, ended up as 22. Another Washington cornerback.
We love them Washington corners.
Yeah, we love them Washington corners. Any Washington corners in this draft?
I haven't heard any, but
no, I don't think it's none in this draft. But Trent McDuffie, man, it's like what can you say? It's like like I said, you really don't have nothing bad to say about him, bro. It's nothing. It's unless you really nitpicking, bro. You like nitpicking if you say something completely bad. I think he's gonna do good in LA, man. He's home. Probably where he wanted to be, West Coast guy. He's like I said, cha-ching. Oh yeah, Takario Davis. Yeah. And
Slipped
he
my mind.
kicked
Slipped
he
my
kicked
mind. Thank
ass at
you.
the combine. Yeah, go ahead and put him down on there. What's that?
Yeah,
What pick is that? What round is that? Probably fourth, fifth round guy.
yeah. He's a mid
DB?
round. He a mid round selection.
We do got 5. I think we got 3 fifth round picks. And we might be getting another draft pick too. Because we got a comp pick. So if we get another 5th, man, I can see us moving and grooving a little bit. I wouldn't give up that 3rd next year. I know a lot of people want to move up into the top 5 to get Bain or Bailey. I did a mock draft. I moved up to 6 to get David Bailey. It was worth it.
DG said day 3. Okay.
Day 3. Okay, cool. So we got a lot of day 3 picks now. We got and we're gonna get another 5th. So we have a 4th, 3 5ths, or 4 5ths, and a 6th. So, and then you got the another aspect that people are not talking about, man. Brett Veach kicks ass in undrafted free agents. So I'm expecting him to do that again too. So I know we was at that pro day for that fullback today. I know that'll make Trey happy. The kid from Navy who, man, that kid don't look like no damn fullback. That kid look like a beast, man. I don't know if he's a fullback or what he is, but I wouldn't mind having him on the team. I know we don't use fullback that much, but he could definitely be a goal line guy, and he was kicking ass at Navy. Let me see another Trent McDuffie moment, man. Oh, I think we covered them all, but the Germany game was good when we played Miami, and the playoff game was good.
You mentioned that.
I mentioned the Ravens AFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
His blitz off the corner was always a must. Oh, the Texans game, the Texans playoff game. He had like 3 straight blitzes or something like that. He was just all in Stroud's face like all day. He just was a solid. It's not like, oh my God, this one game he went crazy in this game. It's just like all of it is like, it was just like a complete thing of all of it was like, you know what I'm saying? He just was a real solid all-pro elite corner, man. You know what I'm saying? And he deserved to get the money. He wasn't going to get $30 million here. And we probably should have signed him a year ago, but, it didn't work out like that. He had some issues with wanting to play the slot, wanting to play the outside. I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the politics of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. But I think he's going to do well in L.A. Marcus did well in LA for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't want to see him bouncing around from here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see that. And, Kansas City love reunion, so he can come back whenever his contract is done.
Mm-hmm.
He'll always be a chief for us.
So with Trent, he gets to reunite with his college defensive back coach with the Rams. So, that'd be good for him. But shout out to Trent, man. We won't be forgotten in the Chiefs uniform, man. Thank you for everything you did here on the field and off the field too. So
and just because he ain't here, bro, don't mean you can't wear your Trent McDuffie jersey. I don't know why people act like that. Like, just because players leave, I can't wear their jersey no more. Like, man, you bought that damn jersey. You better wear it. What you gonna do?
Some people are like that though, country.
That don't make no sense. I got a Bashad Breeland jersey. I still wear
it. That's your dog. That's your dog.
My boy. But I got a Marcus Peters jersey. I still see Marcus Peters jersey. I still see Dwayne Bowe jerseys. I see plenty of people that left and didn't come back or didn't have a nice thing to say about us, and people still wear their jersey. If you put your hard-earned money into buying that jersey, man, you better wear that jersey.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, let's go and get to the other news, man. The Chiefs decided to cut Jawaan Taylor, man. They cut
Yep.
bait. You know, a lot of people was anticipating that move. So this is gonna say so that saved Chiefs like
Facts.
$20 million or so. So they now well under the salary cap. Of course, we're gonna make some more moves to free up a little bit more money, and the possibly make some more moves throughout the
Yeah, they're
off.
like 20, 23 million over.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
went from like 32 to 13
hmm
with a couple of moves.
yeah.
Like I
So
said, I still would cut Drew Tranquil. I'm sorry, Drew. I
so
I
so
love
like
Noah Gray too. I think Noah Gray's a great guy, man. But I mean, if you needed the money, I would cut Noah Gray too. I hate to cut him, but um,
but with Jawaan Taylor though, as far as he goes, man, the thing about the Jawaan Taylor experience is, man, when he finally started to play more nationally televised games, I think Chris Collinsworth saying what he said kind of set him
that
up
boy,
for failure in a
that boy
sense.
had a whole smear campaign against that.
Yeah, dog. But like this past season, man, he had a stretch where he wasn't getting penalties. He was being a little more disciplined and all that. But then, bad habits eventually came back. But
Yeah,
it didn't quite work out all the way. I'll just say this about Jawaan, man. He was part of the Super Bowl team. He won a ring with us.
yeah.
Um, all I can say is that Jawaan, he did the very best he could, man. It's
He
just an
was a good
unfortunate
player.
situation. It was an unfortunate situation with the politics in the beginning, bro.
Man, I think that first year it was just doomed after that. That first game, Chris Collinsworth just called him out on
Right.
every. It just seemed like he had a vendetta against him, bro. And it just
And
and
it messed
after
with
that,
his
every
head,
week,
bro. It
bro,
messed with his head, man.
it
Like
messed with his head. And basically, Lane Johnson does the same thing
pretty much.
all the time,
And they
and
let it
you
rock.
know they let it rock. So we're not gonna blame the refs. We're not gonna be corny about that. I know a lot of people didn't like him, but I mean, I just think he got a bad shake, bro. And then it never. I know, Lennox. Hold on. It just never materialized after that because once it went down, it just went down, and it was just nothing he could do. And then he would have long. One thing we can always say in the playoffs, he played well in the playoffs. That wasn't the problem. The playoffs was not the problem. You know what I'm saying? So when it was time to make the money, he made the money, but it was just getting there and 20 penalties a year or 13 penalties or leading the league in penalties. It just was too much, for the price tag. So um I don't get why that makes you want to draft. And there goes that lazy journalism again. Because now it's like, hey, with the ninth pick, we should draft a right tackle. No, we shouldn't. Like,
It's
no,
absolutely not.
shut up.
Anti right tackle with I swear, if we drive a right tackle with the ninth pick, dog, I'm getting off the live stream if that happens. Like I'm just exiting the live stream if that happens.
I don't think we immediately need a corner just because we got rid of Trent McDuffie. Now, not to
Yeah,
say that
she
I
talking
think
about the
his
lane.
corners.
Yeah,
I think she said LSU, right?
yeah, the cornerback from LSU. She talking about the lane, but
Delane.
yeah, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't go
nice
there with
though.
her.
He
Yeah, he's
nice,
definitely
but
nice. He's definitely nice, but I wouldn't go there with the ninth pick.
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. Unsold would be nice, but I'd rather go edge or wide receiver. Yeah, me too. I keep having visions of Ruben Bang falling to us at 9. I don't know how true that is or how that's going to work out. I've I've narrowed it down. You know who I want, but I've narrowed it down to like Bane and Cornell Tate. I might even trade down but they did have Caleb Banks in for a top 30 visit. So if we could trade down and still grab Banks, that would be great. But
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Like you get
I,
Caleb, like the scenario would be like you get Caleb Banks and then you get TJ Parker at 29. I mean, that's a solid start to the draft right there too.
you damn near fix your line. Like, and if you sign, okay, let's say free agency next week. If you start off with ETN, you sign Boye Mafe, um, who's another defensive tackle? If they sound like Logan Hall or something like that, you can damn near fix your line. If you sound like two guys in free agency, you can go into the draft really free. I mean, you got 9 picks, so you got. I just don't want no short ass receiver, man. I don't.
Yeah,
I just don't want it, man.
I'm
So limit is off my board. I've narrowed it down to Bain and Tate right now. I think those are the two guys. That's the two directions I would go. If Bailey was there, I will beat Brett Veach to the podium to turn in that card. Caleb Downs, wouldn't be mad about it, but I wouldn't be great about it. I'm not a hater. I just don't want no short ass receiver, bro. And I didn't like his interviews either. I ain't like the way he came off.
Hey, I'm sorry. He went full light skin at the combine.
Man, he just raised more red flags than any. I know Chris like him, man, and Chris might be right about him. I got his height wrong. I'll still owe you, Chris. But
Chris
it's
not
just
the only one that like him. Shoot.
Who else like him?
D-Mac really like Lemon.
D-Mac didn't like him at first till he started watching the film. Then he like, yeah, he all right. Yeah. D-Mac like Tate. You can tell when D-Mac likes somebody because all his mocks end up with Tate. It don't matter what happened. They all end up with Tate. Lemon can actually run routes and be man to man. Not a fan of the height, but he can play. I get that, bro. But that height, and I'm just tired of.
I get the talent. I'm not denying the talent whatsoever. I've seen enough of Mykhi Lemon. Like the dude's a dog. You know what I'm saying? But I need some taller cats, man. I need some taller cats.
I mean, you got Worthy, man. Let Worthy do that.
Yeah.
It's time to, man. I mean, but we got. But everybody in JSN though, bro. It's like
JSN really that short though?
How tall is JSN? He like 6'1", ain't he?
Yeah, ain't he like barely 6 foot? 6'1", somewhere in there.
I'm just tired of 5'10", 5'9" guys. I'm just over that project.
Yeah.
It ain't even him. It's just the past, and it's probably not even fair.
Yeah, he's 6
It's probably not even fair to Lemon, bro. I don't like his name either.
You don't like his name? What his name got to do with?
He a lemon, bro. You know what a lemon? You know what they call cars that you buy? They call them lemons, bro. I don't want to buy no lemon. JSN is like 5'11". Okay.
Well, he listed at 6 foot, so somebody lying. But
of course they lying. How tall is Tate though? Is Tate like 6'3", right?
Yeah. So DG, you tell me Lemon can be somewhat like a JSN. I'm not saying he can be a JSN. You thinking his talent is kind of like that? Is that what you're saying?
You gonna make DG come in? You gonna make DG pop up on the chat, man? You know, DG don't like that disrespect, bro.
Yeah, because again, Mykhi Lemon's a dog. I like the talent. But I like Carnell Tate better, bro.
I didn't like his hand size either, bro. His hand size kind of it was like an 8.
Carnell Tate can actually run routes too. He can be man to man. He got hands.
So you like St. Brown? Okay. I mean, that's not bad, bro. St. Brown is nice too, man. I'm not saying he's not gonna be nice, Chris. I just want a bigger guy, bro. Pause. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And St. Brown would be St. Brown would be nice too. I just want more of a taller guy, man. I'm sorry, man. I know it don't have to make sense, right? I mean, real talk. We don't even have to talk about none of this because if David Bailey is there, I want him. Pause. So I would rank it Bain. I would Bailey, Bain, Tate.
You already said Bain. You said Bain twice.
I know. I'm just saying I want him that bad. I want him twice. I want Bailey. Nah, because DG was in the spaces the other day. He said, I want David Bailey, David Bailey, David Bailey, David Bailey, David Bailey. He said it like 5 times. But
look.
I feel you.
With a guy like Carnell Tate, Pat would have no choice but to use him. I mean,
right. I think that's DG. No, we didn't have this conversation. That's the same reason why I want David Bailey because it signifies a change in what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like some sort of. I think Andy's changing. I don't know if Spags is changing. I don't know what Spags gonna do. But Andy got to change because his whole staff changed. Like, man, let's not get on that conversation again because I don't want to start that again. But only reason I crash out, bro, if we get a right tackle, I will crash out. That's a crash out. Just crash out worthy. I'm sorry, bro. A lot of people keep hyping that tight end to us, Sadiq. If we take a tight end at 9, bro, I'd be pissed. I really would. If you take him at 29, yeah. Especially if you cut Noah Gray. What other positions what positions would you outright refuse to draft at 9?
But before I get into that, DG, like, look, I know Andy Reid has the light, shorter receivers. I mean, that's been his thing for most of his career. But let's say we do get Carnell Tate, like Andy Reid's not out there playing. You know what I'm saying? So like, Andy Reid can only control so much. I mean, with a guy like Carnell Tate, I mean, I really don't think it's gonna matter much.
I think a guy like Carnell Tate would make Andy Reid be like, okay, let me see how I can play with this toy. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I can do with this type of weapon that I haven't had in a while. He ain't really had no big tall receivers, but
I mean,
I would be a little upset if he
like
took
T.O. I think T.O. is probably like the exception to the rule.
Yeah. And T.O. was great with Andy Reid. So I mean, it ain't really no rocket science behind it or no deep philosophy behind it. I just don't want no small guys. My boy Darnell Mooney is back up. I wonder what they do with him. Go ahead, pick him up. Then. That ship might have sailed already.
Yeah, that's a little too late for that now.
He did all right in Atlanta the first year, but then he got hurt again. So
yeah. And that was my concern before you signed in Atlanta. I'm like, can this dude even stay on the field?
Yeah, him and Hollywood did all right the last season, man, but too many injuries with the wide receiver, too many off the field issues with the wide receiver room. So you know, okay. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Like I said, I still think people like I say, oh, I want Bailey, and people say, well, go best player available. Don't go for need. Well, Bailey is like one of the best players available, and he fits a need at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't I want him? People be acting like it's bad to say that, but Zion Young, TJ Parker, both you could do that at 29 and 40, maybe. That could be it right there. Your whole edge room is saved right there. You know what I'm saying? And I could add Caleb Banks in that mix. I still want Darnell Jackson from Florida State later on, but I might have to sacrifice him to get Jacob Rodriguez. We can go all Texas Tech in the first 4 picks.
Oh boy.
David Bailey, Lee Hunter, Jacob Rodriguez, and what's the other dude?
Look, man, I ain't trying to have Patrick Mahomes run the.
Man, Patrick Mahomes gonna come out and say, "Oh, I'm about to put up 50 now. I got Texas Tech."
But you think about Romello Height? Is that what he was thinking of?
Nah, he too light.
You think about is it the defensive line?
Skylar Gill or something like that? He's like a defensive tackle.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But man, we gotta get faster on that D line. Well, not faster on that. Yeah, we gotta get faster all around, faster and more athletic in that front seven. And then if your front seven is better, then your secondary don't have to be as good, people. You don't need to shut down elite guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell Trent McDuffie was an elite guy because he had to guard his guy for like 8 damn seconds.
Yeah.
That was the thing against Dallas. They were running around for 9 seconds, and Trent got to guard him for 9 seconds. That's not fair to anybody. You feel me?
Right about
All
that.
them third downs, look. Dak just sitting back there with plenty of time, just sitting back there. Just sitting back there whistling and shit. Because we had no pass rush. Nobody was affecting the throw. Nobody was rushing the throw. Nobody was rushing the passer. They just had all day. All you have to do is just sit back there and wait for your guy to get open. As good as our corners were, they weren't going to guard people for 7, 8, 9 seconds. Same thing happened in Denver. You can't just guard a guy for 9 seconds and hope, okay, hopefully he won't find the hole. Same thing with the Chargers. It felt like the Chargers everybody was doing this like that on third down. Just wait them out, and we'll find somebody to get open because they can't guard them for 8, 9 seconds, and they ain't got nobody trying to hit us. And they probably sent Trent McDuffie on a blitz anyway. We just were bad last year.
Yeah, that's all it was, man.
We just were bad on defense. I think, man, there's a way that you can come out of this draft with a bright future on your whole team, man. We ain't had pass rushing. It wasn't this bad the year before, bro. It was better than it was last year. It just fell off a complete cliff. Like when we played the Eagles the first time, our pass rush was better than that, right? Our pass rush was better than that.
You talking about what are you talking about? You talking about when we beat them in the Super Bowl, or are you talking about
38-35, yeah. We had a way better pass rush.
Yeah, it was definitely better.
Yeah. Hey, last year was just bad, bro. We couldn't get to the quarterback for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people think running back is our biggest issue, and it's a big issue, but man, we got to get to that quarterback. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to that quarterback, especially if they can just keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline for 40 minutes while you just go up and down the field.
Mm-hmm. As simple as that, man. And speaking of Patrick Mahomes, man, I mean, this is a great segue. Jay Glazer, man, he reports that Patrick Mahomes should be back sooner than week 1 by far.
I hate you, Chris.
He's still Chris. Trying to stray, man.
I'm sorry, Chris. What'd you say again? Jay Glazer said what again?
Patrick Mahomes should be back sooner than week 1 by far. And in quote, his pain threshold is different. His work ethic is different. Now, Jay Glazer is one of the more reliable sources in this industry.
Yeah, he probably the top. He probably one of the top guys. If he say it, then you can usually bank on him.
But I just feel like it's kind of glazing a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of glazing, borderline glazing a little bit.
Really? Glazing with Glazer?
Yeah. Glazing with Glazer.
But Jay Glazer don't usually like willy-nilly things. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't throw things out there just to see if it stick. If Jay Glazer say it, I mean, it's pretty, 90% truthful, I would say. And I mean, what do you expect from Pat? Like, Pat was going to attack it. Pat was going to come out and be, trying to kill it every day. So I don't expect nothing less. I do have that little DMAC in me where I want to see him be 100% before I don't want to plan in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to risk that. You ain't gonna be comfortable till you see him take that first hit, that first real hit. where he might hopefully he scrambles out and he takes a hit, and you see him get right back up. Then it's like, okay, whew, I can breathe now. But until then, uh, how long is it going to take him to look like Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, because like my thing is that
I wouldn't deny
it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like you heard that from Bobby Stroup. But my thing is this: we know Patrick been attacking this thing ever since he suffered an injury. Like we've been getting reports about him and how he's been approaching every day. Coming to the facility, rehabbing, doing whatever he can to try to get back. Right?
8 hours a day.
Yeah. So like, I just gotta see it to believe it, and like with this kind of injury, man, I have a hard time believing that he could come back that quick. I really have a hard time believing that. But DG, you like you said, like his mobility. My thing is this: I feel like Mahomes won't be back to like week 4, week 6, and that window. That still feel that way. This is just the I gotta see it to believe it type of deal. And what I want to see from the Chiefs moving forward is, once we address this running back room, we get that right. I want them to like we've been mentioning. We've been wanting them to go under center more often. Hopefully, EB can push Andy Reid to go under center a little more because we're at that point in Patrick Mahomes' career where he got to start playing from the pocket a little more. Like he's gonna be turning 31.
Yeah. This season. And if you go back and watch some of the old tape, when we had Damian Williams and Spencer Ware and our guy Sharkanjic West and those type of guys, we did run the ball a lot more, way more. You know what I'm saying? So, and we were under center a lot more too. I was looking at like 2019, 2018. We were under center a lot more than we were recently. So, kind of getting away from the RPOs, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And running the ball more. Expectations are low. I wouldn't say low. I would just be like realistic. I think it's gonna take a while. I don't know. They might come out slow, and then by week 8, you're like, okay, all right, here we go. Or it might be week 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they'll do enough to keep him above water. And then when he's back, when he feel like he really back, then once they get in the playoffs, all cars are out the window. That's why when people say like we in a rebuild, like, okay, we might be in a rebuild, but if we make it to the playoffs, the Pat Mahomes switch is going to get flipped. It always gets flipped. And if I'm in the playoffs, I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl, right? So, we'll see, man. We'll see. I would give it 4 weeks too. I would give it at least 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And it might be like week 10 before he looks like Patrick Mahomes again. But also, I would love to see how the schedule look. Because if that first 8 weeks is hard, you know how that first 8 week be hard to sell, and then the second week be cupcakes. I don't know how they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But we need that running. The first 8 weeks running back. Travis Etienne, it might be all on you, buddy. That's why I would pick 2 running backs. That's what I'm saying. If it was Travis Etienne and Rachaad White at the same time, I wouldn't be mad at that. I still want to see who we get as a backup quarterback too.
Yeah, because I want to get into that real quick. So I saw Brandon Cowley's tweet from a few years ago.
What BK say?
He's talking about possibly kicking the tires on Anthony Richardson. Yeah, because I said no immediately because my thing is this. Yes, Anthony Richardson is young, but he's still very raw. And like this goes back to high school. He has yet to prove that he can stay on the field for like a long time. And like
anytime.
And it's to the point where it's like if you miss Patrick Mahomes from like let's say the first 4 weeks, if you miss him, can Anthony Richardson stay on the field for that long? Can he be good for 4 weeks till Patrick gets back? That's my thing.
What about Geno Smith?
No.
I think Mariota would be good because I think you can also flip Mariota at the trade deadline and get something for him, or when he leaves. You know what I'm saying? And Mariota has traumatized us enough that he needs to be on our side these days.
For sure.
Yeah, I think Mariota he got enough swagger to be competitive for the 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, or 8 weeks if need be. And like I said, if you surrounded him with good running backs and you got Travis Kelce and then you add Tate or you add if you add Tate, man, that wide receiver free agent market, it don't look good at all, bro. It's
pretty
kind of
mid.
Yeah. There's a couple of it ain't even I don't know, man. If you don't want Evans or you don't want Ayuk and what I think Jawaan Jennings is available too, but if we can get Romeo Dobbs, if you added Romeo Dobbs and Tate to the wide receiver room,
I said I could tolerate Romeo Dobbs. I could tolerate.
That would raise the floor, right?
Yeah, I could tolerate it because even though Romeo Dobbs will have issues dropping the ball here and there, but one thing I do know about Romeo Dobbs is he can get open consistently. So
I'm gonna hurt Philip, man.
You want to keep bringing up Joe Flacco, man.
Keep trying to sneak Joe Flacco in there, man. That man old enough to be Andy Reid's granddaughter.
I'm thinking Tyrod Taylor too. I'm thinking too, he barely could throw for 200 yards passing, bro. Like,
right, yeah.
Like he
Stop
struggles
playing Joe Flacco. P-Mac always try to hit me with them old ass free agents, man. What about Khalil Mack? No. Man, 57 years old, man.
Boogie said Cam Jordan. So we get off Cam Jordan. I said, man, Cam Jordan's a good player. He too old, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring Cam Jordan in to be the man. No. Speaking of, I wonder if New Orleans let go of Alvin Kamara.
I mean, they might consider it based on how he been tweeting this offseason.
Kirk Cousins is crazy.
Well, Kirk Cousins. Well, as CJ mentioned on Tell the Truth last night, I agree with him. I feel like Kirk Cousins still believes he wants to start like a full season, like he could still be a starter somewhere. So like I don't know how Kirk Cousins would be able to deal with just playing a few games and then have to.
I'll pick up Kirk Cousins and flip him at the deadline.
Yeah, I mean that's possible.
Yeah, it's gonna be possible. Make him look good. Andy Reid make him look good.
Yeah. Look, I want to win too. I
was ignoring that, man, because I want to win too, but I don't want to win with Joe Flacco. I don't think that's a guaranteed win. Joe Flacco look old, man. He look old, bro.
Here's the thing with Flacco. He'll start out hot for a little bit, and then he'll revert back to what we've accustomed to seeing from him.
Yeah, trash.
So
he got a little thing for Joe Flacco. It's all good, bro. I just can't ride with you on that one, P-Man. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. But let me ask you this: let's say Flacco does be the back and does hold it down for 4 to 6 weeks. Do you think he will get us at like 500 before Patrick comes back?
Depending on the schedule, man, and I think you just need more things to go right if you got a Joe Flacco. I definitely would have more confidence in Mariota, man.
Yeah,
I can damn near guarantee Mariota could get us if we had to go 6 weeks. I guarantee he can get us at least 3-3.
Yeah, 3-3, maybe 4-2.
Yeah, but Flacco. Even with Cincinnati, and he had all them people, they still was losing. It was just, I mean, they had a terrible defense though. But
yeah, you remember that Thursday night game, when folks called it the unction. You know, when they went up against the Steelers, him and Aaron Rodgers was going back and forth.
Ugh. Well, what are we saying, Roger?
Flacco was balling out that night, but
He was. And then what happened?
and then he balled out the next game, I think. But after that, it kind of went downhill. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Right until Joe Burrow came back. So
I mean, nah, that's a no for me on Flacco. I'm sorry, bro. I can't. Joe Flacco. All right, man. Before we get out of here, when does the tampering period start? Monday?
you said what?
When do we get the tamper? Who's that girl? Is that a girl?
Shoot, I forgot to change that. Yeah, I was on another stream and I was trolling, man. I was trolling this Caitlin Clark with the turnovers.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. I forgot to change the logo, man.
Yeah, now you can't use it no more. See what I gotta put up with?
What you just do, bro? I don't know what just happened with country, man. But anyway, he was talking about the tampering period. So I'm gonna pull that up real quick because I did not have that period ready to go. Let's check it out here. All right, so like let's see here. The legal tampering period begins this Monday coming up on Monday, March the 9th. So that's when that will go down. So there is that. Yeah, I don't know country. I don't know what's going on with country in this situation, but hopefully he'll get back in here. Here he is. He's back. He said, "What happened to you, big dog?"
My bad, I messed up.
But nah, but yeah, this Monday coming up. That's what I was telling the people about the tampering period.
Damn. Okay, I'm ready to tamper.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and tamper with this sponsorship real quick.
Yeah,
out of here. Shout out to the good people at Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word, to sign up for all new users. For all new users, bet $5, you get up to $75 in bonus credits. As I pull it up here, bang, there it is, right there.
Bang, bang.
Team picks, spreads, totals, all that. So again, you can download it on Apple Store, Google Play. Download Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word, to sign up. And the next thing we're gonna have pulled up here is W Energy.
Yo,
you guys want to try it out? Join the newsletter. Go to their website at www.w.gg. GG stands for good game. Y'all should be familiar with that. www.w.gg. Join a newsletter. Get up to 20% off your first order.
And we're gonna hit y'all with a link. It'll probably be Kingdom Cast, just like the other one, but we're gonna hit y'all with they got the new flavors back, man. They got the slime cups is back. I'm gonna pick out some stuff. I'm gonna buy some stuff, and then we're gonna do a giveaway, man.
Yeah, so I gotta put it in my order too. I've got to get some of that soon. I've been lacking because I want to try it myself. So all right. So there's some of the new flavors there's some of the flavors that's on the screen right there to try. They got more down the website. So again, it's www.w.gg. Go and check it out.
Yeah, that good clean energy.
Yes, sir. The good clean energy, no crash.
No crash.
All right.
All right, man. So if you had to put your money up, who are we tampering with first?
Who are we tampering with? Gosh. So
I think it's gonna be a running back though.
I say Travis Etienne is probably the.
Me too. I say Travis Etienne. Does Travis Kelce count?
I mean,
He is a free agent.
Yeah, but we know he gonna come. We know he's coming back. We just wait on the
Yeah.
announcement.
All
They just taking their
right.
time.
Final decision. Brian Cook or Jalen Watson?
Brian Cook.
Okay. It's gonna be more expensive for you.
Yeah, but I know what I'm getting out of Brian Cook. I think Brian Cook at this point can be a little more productive with a second go around than Jalen Watson. But that's just me.
Okay. All right. You got one last cut. Drew Tranquil or Noah Gray?
Drew Tranquil.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Drew. We love you, man. We gotta get more faster at that linebacker, bro. So
Yeah, we gotta do a lot better.
I think that we got PMAC show tomorrow, the McGruder files.
Yeah, and I'll be back in here.
Yep, we'll have the latest of at that point, and then if something big happens Monday or over the next coming days before we have a show, we'll be sure to jump in, and we'll probably do a spaces. DG probably pop up a space if something really big happens, and we might do like a follow up show. I know we got to tell the truth. Be ready. I don't know if Red Shirt Podcast will be ready by next week. They're probably on vacation. So we'll have the latest. We did try to get a special guest. We'll check in with him and see if he come next week. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm ready to get this over with because this has been a long off season. We're not used to these long ass off seasons. Since how long have we been out of contention since November?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much since the Cowboys game. Yeah, that's a spot right there.
Yeah, I done enough mock drafts. I finally got David Bailey on like 2 mock drafts a day. I was hella excited about that. I'm ready to get this on, and then we can go to the draft, and then before you know it, it'll be September again. So I'm ready.
Absolutely. Can't wait, bro.
Yeah, don't miss the Magruder Files tomorrow night, 7. Y'all do it 7 o'clock?
Yes, sir. 7 o'clock.
Okay. You know P-Mac got his information all written down and handwritten nicely. I love P-Mac. P-Mac, though, probably the only guy that do show prep around. Nah, tell the truth, do a lot of show prep. I ain't gonna say that. But P-Mac is really he got a good thing going over there, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. So, all right, Kingdom Cash, Kingdom Media Network. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. We show prep too, but Phil, he's all about the details. He like the I say he like the Airbnb.
He dive deep, man. He dive deep.
He like the Airbnb of the network, man.
Yeah.
He's elevating us, man. Cause
I
ain't gonna hold you. Like we've been at this thing for a very long time now, doing this podcast, and like
6 years.
And show prep, I mean, that was my thing too, you know what I'm saying? Getting all the details down, knowing what we was gonna talk about stuff. Even though it's still kind of like barbershop talk at times and everything. But over the times, man, we done grew the network or whatever. But a guy like T-Mac, man, he done helped me, sharpen up my skills again, as far as like preparation and stuff. So
yeah.
It's only gonna help our network elevate even more.
Yeah. I got a new podcast I'm starting too. I ain't starting it. I'm not gonna be the host, but
movies.
That's hip hop, music podcast.
Oh boy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
He's gonna be talking about Jay-Z all the time.
No, I'm not gonna host it. I got a host. I'm working on it. I got a name for it and everything. So I need a logo though. I do need a logo. But it's gonna be some hip hop things, man. We're gonna talk about some music, break down some albums. and all that good stuff. Talk about the latest and greatest. Blame Rock Nation. Blame Rock Nation, baby, and free Tory Lanez.
Oh Lord. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. Watch us on Twitter. Please hit the retweet, like button, share to everyone that you know. And once this live goes off, please hit that hype button. Please hit
Yes.
that hype button. Help us get in that algo. Till the
Yeah.
next episode, we out, Chase Kingdom.
Yo, hey, I need 2 subs. I think we at 1558. I want to get to 1560 before PMAX show. Let's do that. We'll take 5 subscribers. Do that. Please. Appreciate y'all.
All right, we out.
We out.